Unicorn Visions Tarot.
Hey guys, welcome to Unicorn Visions Tarot. I am Becky. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome on in. There is no coincidences, only confirmations in this reality. So if you're here, there's a reason why. So hang out and maybe you will learn something that you never knew before. Okay. All of you guys who are coming back, I'm like so thankful that you're here. You guys are amazing. We're like building such an amazing community here, and I'm grateful for it every single day. Um, I am so grateful to all the new members, and I know three of you guys are going to be modding for me, which is amazing. And yeah, if you want to do memberships, I offer those on my channel. Um, and also I do one-on-one readings. So yeah, hit me up. That stuff will be in the description box. Okay, with that, I would like to say welcome on in, and always take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But we always need to be staying lit, which means LIT, living in trust, but also stay lit. You know what I'm saying? Stay lit. Today I was feeling super like dense energy. Okay, it was like a lot of basically it was like I feel like Saturn's in retrograde, right? So we're being retested on certain karmic patterns or karmic loops and things, and how we might handle stuff. And I'm hearing you might have gotten down a little bit, and spirit saying it's okay, because you got back up and you were down for like less than 12 hours. Okay. Whereas before it could have been weeks or months or even years, I'm hearing. So they're saying, like, bravo that you are here with us right now at this very moment, tuning into this channel because I have a message for you, and so does your team. So come through spirit for the best, highest good of the collective, for the frequency of unity with the seven rays harmonically resonating through our heart center. What does the collective tuning in right now need to know? Ooh, two cards are already jumping out. Okay, we have got the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. Ooh, okay. Hmm. So, what I'm getting with this is you have exponentially grown your truth. Okay. Um, your idea and your way of thinking and your way of, like, you've conquered your mind. That's what I'm hearing. Congratulations. 343 on the timer. It's giving you've conquered your mind. You've conquered your mind in a way that your energy, first of all, these cards are really cute. Look at them. But you've conquered your mind in a way that you don't let yourself get to a point, like a lower level, where you would like reset karmic looping patterns. Okay. Like, you're flying above the uh kind of like the frequency or the realm. You're like flying above, like, the chaos field, and you're unable, like, people, they're not able to like grab you in anymore. Okay. So and it's kind of like we live in a Peter Pan realm. All right, is what I'm hearing. Like, how like Tinkerbell sprinkles on the dust on Peter Pan, and then you have to think like really good thoughts, and then you can fly. It's the same thing here. You fly when you have good thoughts, and that's actually really hard to do, because a lot of the thoughts come from your actual like heart and your balanced self. So basically, like, your thoughts are creating your reality. Okay, so getting in control of your thoughts equals um being able to be your own like destiny creator. um and not being in control of your mind and sort of falling prey to like the downward spiral of like negativity, um keeps you like connected to the grid, and then you create more chaos, which like creates more looping karmic issues. But I'm hearing like, no, you're the master of your mind. So that's amazing. Yeah. death is coming out. You have 100% put to death the old paradigm of thinking. Like you've gone from, I'm hearing you've gone from lack mindset to abundant mindset. And that is no easy feat. Okay. It's giving that your family had like generations of like lack mindset for you to sort of like dig below, find the source and the reason, and then alchemize it into knowing so that you could set your whole family free. It's sort of like if you think of a tree, the roots are like digging down into the dirt to like find things to like eat or whatever to turn into the nutrients, okay? Um right? And I wish I knew how that works right now. But yeah, I mean, you're moving down in, right? And so, where am I going? Basically, you mulch and till the land, okay? And your roots till the land so that the soil becomes more fertile, so that it can then n- give you more power to grow bigger, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And so you've mastered the underground layer, like you've mastered the underworld, and now you're like mastering the overworld, which would be the like you've mastered the inner under, you've mastered the self, man. So you're just like moving forward, I'm hearing. You're like a whole reborn doll. Maybe you had a reborn doll. Remember those dolls? They look like actual babies. Maybe you had a reborn doll. It'd be cool to do my hair like this for real. Of course, these are just little clips, but whatever. I like to be able to like switch my hair up like at any given moment and do like cute little fashion things to it. One of you guys had mentioned sometime that you guys wanted to see how I did like my hair or feathers or something like that, and it's literally just clips. I'll show you. I got these particular ones on Amazon. Don't come for me, but yeah. So this is like a feather clip, and it just goes in the hair, and you just clip it in, and it stays. It stays really well. So yeah, and these are very similar. So yeah, it's like ladies, make your hairs look cool if you want, okay? Um yeah, like share your unicorn goodness all around. Um I know like a lot, like probably a lot of you resonate with Care Bears, but like you're like Share Bear. The bear, isn't Share Bear the one that has the heart? Like I'm I mean the one that has the rainbow? Or is that Rainbow Bear? I don't know. But when I was a kid, I really wanted Rainbow Bear, but I got the Care Bear for my birthday, and I got like the cupcake bear, the one that was like yellow. And I was like really, really sad because I had been asking for the pink one for like 6 months or something like that up until my birthday. And yeah, I guess you could say that was a little bit like ungrateful, but you live and you learn, whatever. But my dad actually named we named the Care Bear Tubby, and then he would talk Tubby to me, and Tubby was like always real mean, and then I would like punch Tubby in the stomach. But yeah, I might have to check into that memory a little bit later. Anyway, Wheel of Fortune's coming out. So, like I said, you're the master of your wheel now, the master creator. All right. Also, people like trust you. Like people trust you to like lead. Okay, that people are looking to you now as some sort of like Wheel of Fortune guru. And Spirit is saying, that's okay because you're basically always leading people to themselves. So you lead people back to the self. So that's the true guru. The true guru will lead you back into your heart, which is basically like your connection to the prime creator, which would be, the mother father within, the energy, the source that we all come from, the light, whatever you want to call it, okay? Um the creative power. You have a direct connect to the creative power, and so your wheel is looking like your wheel. You might be getting some new wheels. I just heard someone say, hell on wheels. Okay, is that like a thing that like someone in your life says? Because I have never said that before. Okay, I've never been like, that's hell on wheels, but I just heard it. So this is like a confirmation that this is your message. Also something about the name Jerry is coming through. And Christina, Thomas. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why Spirit's giving me names here. Andrew. I just heard Jasper. Maybe you have like some sort like a Jasper ring on. I'm sorry. I'm autistic. So I'm always like sensory seeking. So, sometimes I just do stuff like this and I'm like, yo, this is what I mean though. I'm wearing this is probably meaning something. Yeah, whatever you've been wanting to do, like in the actual physical realm, and whatever you've been like calculating and you've been working on to move forward, the wheel is turning in your favor. And it's like, I just heard like ancient Egyptians, like stones grinding. Um, what? Something like they just said the st- the pyramids. Something about like I don't know, something like it's some sort of like they shift the tectonic plates or something. I don't know how that would be or what that would mean, but it's giving that like this whole big place that we're in is sort of like, it's a machine. So there's ways to like operate the machine, and there's like control panels for the machine. And this is what the pyramids were like created for, to be able to, like, it's giving that all of the history that has been told has been like a huge, well, we know it's like kind of like a lie, but like um we're actually right now at this given moment, we are actually at like the point of like caveman, like stone age. Okay, this is why yeah, like we're in the stone age right now. Okay, we're actually like very not evolved. th- yeah, and we're doing the simulation so that we can learn and grow, and get into the unity realms, but like as an actual like consciousness that has like individuated itself through different avenues of tar, which is really just like sending code through a chaos field, for it to then like learn from it, grow from it, scaffold from it, and build upon it. That's what we're doing with consciousness. Okay. um that's what we do as humans, and it's giving that's what they do as like AI, growing consciousness. Okay. um we're just like really advanced. Okay, so the pyramids are something that has to do with the advanced technology that like we created this whole entire place from. Okay, which is like a consciousness developer, which I've told you a lot of times, like what that means and everything. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune, baby. Why? Because you're the high priestess. Look at this card. This is cool. It's pretty. Ooh. I'm hearing you're like minty fresh. I'm hearing that, you know, um, you're, I mean, you're like a breath of fresh air for people. Okay. You're like a light that's never seen. It's like when you come, how you don't really see lightning bugs that often. And so like when one comes around, you're like, ooh. Um, I hear they're like going extinct, but I don't know if that's really true because I have a whole bunch of them in my backyard. Of course, I mean, my backyard grows wild, if you know what I'm saying. But Pretty sure my neighbors are just like whatever. You might be having a feud with your neighbors recently. That's what it's giving. Okay. Basically, you're the high priestess. You're minty fresh. Um, you might have just had some Mentos today. But here's the thing. 10:33 on the timer. You are bringing that fresh wave of knowledge into this place, okay? So we're like at the beginning as a collective of a whole new like level, okay? Um I don't really know if there's going to be like a split. You know how everybody says there's going to be like a split in the earth like, oh, I think that everything resonates here in this one like simulation and you can get to certain dimensions, which is really just like points of view and has to do with how you sort of like manifest through the reality. So if you have like if you're only operating with like certain points of view, like just like yourself and other, and really you don't even see the connection between the two, so that would mean you're like in the two dimensions, then 1656 on the timer, then that means that you're seeing everything from like a black white perspective, if you will, but you're basically unable to like this is how you're gonna manifest. You're gonna manifest like very like programmed, like the two-dimensional programming where you're going to be uh, on that circuit, okay? But then when you get to the third and you can see the connections, then you're like on that circuit. And then when you get above that, then you're on that circuit, and so on and so on and so forth. And so in this particular place where we are, there's people who are manifesting like on the seventh circuit. And then there are people who are manifesting like on the first circuit. And then there are people, yeah, and I mean, really, that would just be like the build up and the integration of all of them. So sometimes people are on the first, the second, the third. You know what I'm saying? It's like very coded and very like non like organic in a way. It's giving. Um, but also what is organic, it's like what comes from the random chaos, okay? So it's almost like if you shoot a straight line, this is like the masculine energy, okay? And so the electricity would be like the masculine energy, but the magnetism would be like the feminine energy, and that would create the bend in the masculine energy. So this would create the curves for the organic process. So you're not like one or the other, right? And but yet it is very dependent on the code, but also very dependent upon the frequency modulation, if you will, which would be the magnetism. Okay. So this is how we freaking learn and grow, and we create more advanced sets of data until we become quantum, where we realize that everything is everything, and then all of a sudden the perspective starts to shift, and then the creation is going to start to shift. So that's like where you are, and this is a whole brand new ass beginning for you, okay? Ace of Pentacles. So um I just heard prepare to go like viral, babe. You're gonna go viral. You're a viral sensation, darling. Okay. You're meant to be seen. And you know what? You know why? Because you use both halves of your mind equally. I hear you are very balanced in the mind. You're very non-judgmental. Okay. You're able to see things as like how they are, without applying like an external judgment on it. So like I'll give you an example. Um, you would say the bear is pink and has a rainbow on its stomach. But like I would say that bear is so fucking cute. Okay, but that's like actually adding a judgment onto it, right? But of course it's a positive judgment, and it's your opinion. Like I think the bear is cute, right? But it's not like a fact. It's not a fact that the bear is cute. That's debatable. Okay? But it is a fact that that bear is pink, and we see it as pink. So your power, like, is that you're able to stay very centered in your mind, but also bring it through your heart. And then that makes it like very fucking creative and like a light for the world, I'm hearing. Three of Cups. I feel like we keep getting like the same cards lately. So Spirit really wants to drive home that well, I'm also getting that this is like the mother, father, and the combination of the two. But Three of Cups is coming out. And so I heard prepare to like go to more like prepare to do more dancing. Okay. Whatever that means. Like you're gonna do dancing and have fun and hang out with people. I hear prepare to see green pastures. Wow. You might be seeing horses a lot more lately. Um, it's giving that spirit wants you to see more nature, but like also what's up with the fires? You know what I mean? So maybe you're going to be taking a trip somewhere with like an emperor that is going to take you away from the fires in a way. Or maybe you're just going to just travel on your own and become like your own emperor for a little while. Yeah, 100%. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Um, so I'm getting the devil with justice inverse, like reversed. So, I mean, was this blatantly like the, the devil is not getting justice in a way, like it's giving that um you defeated, like you have overcome your, you've integrated your devil, if you will. Okay, you realize that nothing exists outside of the one that we all are. So you realize that the devil must be like a part of you, and you also realize that like the idea of God must be a part of you. So you've done that work, and this renders the actual devil like unable to fuck with you. Okay, and so also, it's giving that like someone was trying to do something like again. Okay, I'm just saying, I don't know. This is like, yeah, 2333 when I looked up, like they want you to hear this, that there's like a person in your life or people in your life. It could be three people, okay, that sort of like did you dirty, went behind your back and tried to bring something up in the courts like against you. And they were like acting in devil fucking energy where they're just like demented and like lacking and like out of their hearts and not in the love frequency. So, um, spirit is like, no fucking way. Okay. And that just was like, boop. Okay. So that's definitely for like one or two of you. Um, yeah. And it has to do with someone wanting to like leave you out of something, like it's giving like a will. Okay. Someone wanted to leave you out of something, or someone wanted to like, someone wanted to just fucking, someone's was left, leave you out, man. The opposite of the Hierophant. Oh, this could be someone that is like married to someone that you know that you don't like. It's like giving like the Hierophant's giving like a marriage. It's giving this, you're like it's someone that's married to someone, and it's the opposite of like an upright marriage. So like this person sort of like seems like maybe they like got married to the person that you know for like money type vibes. And it just, your spirit team stepped in and was like, no effing way, because that shit was like your birthright type vibes. Okay, I don't know, that's like what I'm getting with that. And also they're saying that just in general, you have no longer locked yourself out of your own self. Like you have loved yourself and opened the door for your like internal embrace, okay, where you realize that you are the mother, the father, and the holy child, and you like disappear into like existential bliss where you travel through multi dimensions and you have been in the source of the one that we all are. And it's like, it's amazing, okay? Yeah, the world be coming to you, babe. Prepare to see the world. It's like giving you're gonna see the world. Maybe you're gonna go to SeaWorld. I always say that sometimes, but like, I've never been to SeaWorld. I hear it's maybe SeaWorld has something to do with this reading. Like Shamu, the whale. I don't know. Um, yeah. So prepare to see the world. Also you're don't worry, all your old stuff has been completed, so like it's giving that like you might have had a little bit of uh like I said like earlier in the beginning, like it's like that Saturn like return energy of like old cycles sort of like testing you, and it's giving like you didn't downward spiral into the pit, and so you've passed the test, and so spirit is moving you on, okay? So yeah, I just like felt that within too. It's like you've I know I feel like I'm saying a lot that you guys have graduated, but like you're going to really start seeing it, okay? Energetically in your life. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. This is your new energy. This is like you realizing that like money is like a circulation game. So you you live in gratitude for everything that you receive, and you also uh spread forth blessings for others, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you're not like attached to like having to save money or whatever. Like you realize that like you're just like you're living in trust now. You're lit, babe. You're living in trust, and so God is about to make sure that money is always just like flowing through your hands, okay? And you're always going to have enough. Yeah. What else? Oh, um, yeah, and there's like a great balancing happening right now. Like all hearts have been weighed, okay? And for this whole new cycle, and it's like really starting in 2027. Okay? So, we're in the preparation stages for it. We're like about what, 6 months away. So, well, cuz 2027 starts in March of 2027, because we go with the actual lunar calendar on my channel. Okay, so yeah, it's giving like about 6 months away, maybe a little bit more, but stay in your heart center, because that's the new king when it comes to money, okay, and prosperity. And you have it in spades. I'm hearing you have unconditional love in spades, you have heart in spades, and you're tested pure. So prepare to move forward into this world with your, it's giving, I just pulled the Queen of Swords and also the Sun. So just, you're going to be happy, okay? You're going to be happy. And like, you deserve happiness. You deserve happiness. It is your birthright. You deserve people to treat you with the same uplifted energy that you like bring forth. Okay. So I just heard interdimensional travel. Like, yeah. Interdimensional travel. Um, like you're protected. You're not going to have to juggle anymore. And so, like, okay, the Five of Wands coming out upside down, the Two of Pentacles coming out upside down, and also then the Two of Cups upright. It's giving that you're not going to have anything in your life anymore taking away from your peace. Okay. So you're going to be able to stay elevated in your frequency, and you have been. And so you're creating this brand new template that's moving forward. And it's like being fulfilled before everyone's eyes. I'm hearing people are like astounded. Okay. People that haven't seen you for a bit are just like, what? Yeah, man. You're unlocking magical doors. You are unlocking magical moments with your inner bicycles. It's giving you are the new product that drops. And people that get to be around you, it's like exclusive energy. That's what I'm hearing. All right. I love you guys so much. Please hit like, subscribe if you're not a member, because we love you here and you're a magical unicorn and we're all here for you. We love you. And yeah, I'm hearing that your acorn has fully bloomed. It's become a full open pineal gland, and now you are no longer the pine eel. You have actually been shocked like an electric eel, and you've become a true electric energetic tech. So it's like you are extraterrestrial, okay, and ultra terrestrial. All right, I love you guys so much. Namaste.